And we are live. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm already distracted. It's what's up, Key? What's happening with you? Today is what's the day? I have no clue. Who just says the 18th? What's up, boss? Hey, Tanya, what's happening with you? What's happening with you? It's the 18th. It's a little after 6. Y'all notice I ain't got a bow tie. I was gonna put on my war beads, but I just decided to wear my LA Pink Creative Creations jewelry. Julie, what's good? What's good? Everything been good with y'all? It's a nice sunny day. The sun is doing what it do. Graham, what's happening? One of the funniest men on Facebook. What's going on, Belita, Lysandra, Colleen? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? I'm glad y'all could join me for the radical day with we're gonna talk radical. Peggy, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, Peggy Street, Reggie Dandy. You know you need to holler at me. We got business to take care of. Honey, you need to holler at me. Ladarius, what's good? Kathy, look at you, Kathy, all early and stuff. Honey, we're gonna get on that after the show. Don't make me come find you. All right, check this out. Let me start first thing first before I forget. Check this out. Can y'all see that? Got me a custom pillow so I can chill up against the thing. This came from Peggy Streeter. She's making customized pillows and blankets. She gonna put up a link so y'all can get y'all one made. Don't try to cheat and get one that said EVP. That would be me, your host with the most. And of course, it's in my school colors. For those out that don't know, if you ain't a Panther, then why bother? Hey, Angel McCoy, what's happening? What's happening? But we start off like this first because I got to get comfortable and lean back. I ain't ready to move the chair yet. And plus, I ain't. See how y'all got me distracted all early? What's going on, Jonathan? Let me open the door. You know, for those y'all who new to the show, this is what we do to prove I ain't locked out of the house like Dino on the Flintstones. For those y'all who don't remember Dino. What's up, Kim Gasson? Odessa's in the house. Management is always doing what they're doing. I ain't even gonna want to pronounce your name wrong. Let's try it. Fatmata Bangara. How you doing? How you doing? But anyway, Peggy's here because I see her popping up. She's gonna put up a link for her picture. What's going on, Angel McCoy? How you doing? Let her know. She got a Facebook page somewhere. She's gonna tell y'all about it because that's what we do. We promote business. This black is a bonus. Oh, I cheated. Y'all know about the infamous blue. I just had a sip because that's how the show go. You know, the blue is supposed to last me 2 hours. Rashid McDuffie, I'm gonna let you out the corner in a minute, maybe. Last week was pretty interesting. Robert Lowe, what's happening? What's happening? I ain't forgot about you. You ain't answered my inbox yet either, sir. We still got to do a show on the system. All right. Okay. Peggy Streeter say on Facebook her page is Stitchery. Oh yeah, we don't do nothing public without the blue. Hey Nina, you say blue, I drink some. Let me just tell you, alcoholic something. It's supposed to last 2 hours though. 2 hours. So don't be getting caught away and don't be trying to get me to double sip. Hey Lena White, what's going on? It's Stitchery on Facebook. That's what's up. You know, you're supposed to have a link. It looks dark blue. Oh no, I actually tried a different drink. It's actually a different mix this time. I wanted to see if it made a difference. And it freezes a little bit differently, but I like the taste. I kind of went upscale. You know, it was a hood drink. This is what they call it when you get something top shelf. I got top shelf blue with my top shelf secret ingredient. Mary, oh, you just gonna walk in hollering blue. Lysandra, you can't say blue but one time. Stop playing. All right. It's I guess regular week. Nothing special happened. Had a few days off, so no, I'm just chilling. I said I got the casual look. I didn't feel like I was just running late. Plus I got a headache, so I actually wasn't gonna do the show. But anyway, here I am. Hey Brenda Hampton, how you doing? So Anybody had a birthday, anniversary, anything I need to know about? Give you a quick shout out to anybody, anything y'all want to tell me about? Lysandra got a credit restoration company, and she also does coffee, which is going to lead into my next subject about Starbucks. So, Lysandra, if you want to post your links, go ahead and do that too. Hey, Deborah Gary, what's going on? Tisha, what's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. Did we have a breakup and I didn't get the memo? Tisha, you got a boyfriend or something you need to tell me about before I get drunk? Okay, Brenda, that's what's up. That's what's up. So Lysandra, post the links. So let's just cut to it. Unless somebody got anniversaries or birthdays, I need to shout out to anybody need a little special love. Susan Douglas, what's going on? What's going on? Cinnamon King's in the house. Spice Girl. Your birthday is in September. You need to quit playing. We talk about April. Management is showing up slowly. Can, what's happening with you? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's good? FestConnect.net. That's the one for the coffee. Oh, what's up, big sis? What's up? Betina's in the house, big sexy. I saw MC today. That's for you, Cinnamon. Your grandson's birthday will be 8. That's what's up. And Ed is in the house. My Chicago connection is here. All right. Anyway, let's get to this because I'm gonna try to have two subjects today. All right. First, let's talk about Starbucks. I want to talk about Starbucks and racism at the same time. Okay. For those of y'all who don't know, let me give you a quick little background. I'm 52. I've been black the whole 52 years. Even though I don't eat chicken or watermelon, trust me, I'm still black. I was a cop for 22 years. Okay? So understand, I can speak as a black man because I got seniority with that, and I can speak as a cop because I got the background for it. And everything good with me. First thing first with Starbucks. 1, can we stop claiming everything is racial and company motivated? What's up, Curvin? Oh, Ernest, you know I got you. Ernest is in the house. Future Gents, Team EMI, the one who got me into this violent career. Let me not forget the man, the myth, the Godfather. Okay, but with the Starbucks incident, y'all saw it. Everybody had an opinion about it, and I'm cool with everybody having an opinion about it. But here's my first question before I get into the heart of what I want to talk about, maybe. Why is it that we are so intent on making people take our money who don't want our money? And I'm not talking about Starbucks because, one, it wasn't a Starbucks thing. It was a personal thing. If that manager didn't know how to do stuff, blame the manager, not the company. If you go to a Papa John's and they screw up your order, you can't say Papa John's is racist. You can say that store you went to had racial people in or they didn't know what they was doing. Sometimes people are just stupid and they just happen to be stupid with black people. Hey, Toya. So, 1, can we stop claiming everything is racial because it don't go our way and accept that sometimes it's just a person, and let's call it that. Whether it's a business, whether it's police, whatever it is, sometimes it's just a person. It's not a corporate. Okay? So, everybody mad at Starbucks because now Starbucks is racist because yada, 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 which is all BS. And this is how gullible we seem to be. Starbucks saying they're going to close all their stores for one day to do some sensitivity training and yada, yada, yada. Well, understand this. If you're stupid, nobody can untrain you to be stupid, but a simple memo will get all that done. You can retrain everybody not to call the police because somebody ordered something. You can do that with a simple memo. It takes all of 5 minutes, and you can read the memo to everybody, have them sign it, and acknowledge they know it before anything else. Life is really just that simple. And for those who get it, what's the training for? So now Starbucks said they're going to do all this training, and everybody just, see what we did? Well, what did you do? What did you do? They said Starbucks got 8,000 stores. Do y'all really think Starbucks hiring 8,000? Y'all think Starbucks finna have 4,000 people to train all these people? Let's just say they do 2 stores because most of these stores ain't that close. Do y'all even think they're going to hire 1,000 people to train everybody? Are we really that gullible? Oh, see, they admit they made a mistake. No, they just saying that for y'all. Come on. I was a trainer. To train somebody not to be stupid is a memo. When somebody mess up, you make them sign a piece of paper saying they won't do this again and let them know the ramifications. There's no training needed for that. There was one person who did something extremely stupid. One. And then there were two more who compounded this stupidity by making it worse. And here's my subject. Why is it, okay, let's just say Starbucks had this policy. Well, they don't want to serve black people. We're going to take this extreme, okay? Let's just say they don't. Why do we feel the need to make them take our money? This is a problem I've been noticing with us. I saw a post where one of these stars, what's the girl's name? Precious from Power, whatever it was, said she bought something from a Louis Vuitton store or whoever it is that sell the red bottom shoes just to show them she had the money. What did she show them? All she did was get this racist sales lady paid. She get commission. So if you go to a store and they treat you like crap, you're going to prove that you can afford what they got by buying some of to show them that you got the money? That has got to be the dumbest theory I have ever heard. It is. Because, let me see, who can I use? Who can I use? Because my girl ain't on here yet, so I'm going to use you, honey, because me and you cool. If honey doesn't think that I'm attractive, and I'm trying to tell honey how great my sex is, I'm going to convince her that she should have sex with me, and she going to do it to prove what point? What does she gain out of it? Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best. Why is it we feel the need? If somebody don't want our money, go somewhere else. We're talking about all these places we can go. Lysandra does coffee. I've had other people who tell me they got these coffee products. What makes Starbucks so special that if they don't want your business, oh, I ain't leaving. I'm going to stay anyway. See, this is, hey, Pat, hey, Bobby, hey, Jack. This is where we kind of lose our minds. Because if you don't like a system, there are ways to bring attention to it. But going to jail for a place that don't want your business, tell me what you really think you prove. You're going to jail. As opposed to just telling people how crap your service was, you can even go Facebook Live and say, see, look at what they're doing. But when the police show up and ask you to leave because management wants you to leave, you don't have no legal standing. I don't know which part of the Constitution that y'all read that told y'all that on private property you still have constitutional rights. You don't. You don't. You ever seen these signs in stores that say we reserve the right to refuse anybody? They can refuse you because of your race, color, creed, religious orientation. They're private businesses. You don't have a constitutional right to do anything. The whole thing, what is it? You free to go wherever you want. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness that does not exist on private property. Okay? So why is it that these gentlemen refuse to leave if the store don't want them there? So now y'all so concerned, oh, I'm going to prove my point. We're going to stay here and spend some money, damn it. And y'all going to take our money. What do you win with that? Hey, Pam. What do you win by forcing somebody to take your money? Who actually wins in that? What company did you just name? I don't have a beef with Tommy because Tommy didn't say the thing about he didn't want black people. That was a rumor. Michael Kors, some of these people, but they've said they don't want our money because they don't like what they're doing with our product. But we so hell bent on proving that we can afford it, so we gonna buy it anyway. And who benefits from that? I'm confused on why we want them. I mean, Greg, you with me? If I go to Macy's and I can't get somebody to wait on me, guess what? I won't buy anything from Macy's. I'm not finna sit there and raise hell with Macy's and talk about, oh, I need somebody over here to come take my money. It's your money. It's your money. We complain about good customer service and this and this and this, and then we sit back and we talk about, hey, Shanika, we talk about how much power our dollar got. But tell me what you're training somebody for. If I know that I can ignore you, if I know I can treat you like crap, if I know that I don't have to value you and you still gonna spend $200-300 with me, tell me what you trained me for. Hey, Sasha Red, tell me what you trained me for. You train me to know that, hey, I can keep ignoring these people. They gonna want to prove to me that they can spend their money. So who winning that dumb game? They are. It's kind of like forcing somebody to stay in a relationship. That's for you, CK. Hey, Katrina Dunbar. Wrong page, Katrina, but I'm gonna let you slide with that one. But so I'm confused because I'm looking at all the Starbucks stuff and people fussing. Well, why did the police do this? Okay, From the police perspective, understand police have no jurisdiction on private property unless somebody calls them. Okay? So when somebody calls them, and we're going to just use criminal trespassing, if the owner of the property wants you to leave, you have no legal standing to stay. Let's just say, you're on the wrong page, Lysandra. Somebody did say, Blue, stay focused. Stay with me. Let's just say they ask you to leave. If they the owner of the product, if they the owner, that's it. You got to go. When the police show up, it doesn't matter why you don't want to go. Now, let's just say these guys had bought some coffee. Now, there's two choices for the police. They can either give this person the money back or they can give them the product, but they still got to go. They still got to go. That don't change nothing. So when the police ask them to leave, and I love how y'all so quick to say shit about police, but I noticed none of y'all point out the fact that they lived through this incident. And y'all saw them police, which means they called for some supervisors, but y'all saw it was two black people who were unarmed. They lived through this whole incident. So quit talking about every time the police show up, people get killed. Okay, let's end that dumbass narrative too. But anyway, all these cops showed up, and you can see them sitting there talking to these guys, telling them, hey, y'all got to leave. Y'all got to leave. It don't matter how you feel, you got to leave. The cop was extremely patient, but he didn't want to leave, so what's the cop supposed to do now? Oh, he should have found out. Well, he should have. There's nothing for him to find out. The manager of the store who is in charge of that, who is in charge of that spot at the time, wants them gone. Doesn't matter why. There doesn't have to be a legal justification for why they want them. Why? Ladies, if you own your own place and you want your boyfriend gone, forget what the police tell you. When you call the police because he won't leave, he got to go. It ain't his spot. You don't have to tell the police why you don't want him there no more. It's your spot. Greg, if at your radio station, if you interviewing somebody and you want them leaving, and say, I'm staying for the whole show. Once Greg called the police, please come there, and Greg said, I'm the owner. I want them out. Worst case scenario, you're going to say, Greg, tell them that you want them out so they'll know this will be the official criminal trespass warning. The police going to give him one. And the buddy say he ain't going, then he don't leave the police no choice. Because if the police walk out and then Greg call and complain on it because he didn't do his job, because his job is to remove them from the property, it is what it is. How is the Starbucks is a business that invites the every business invite people. It don't change what they are, Leonard. They still a private company. They still reserve the right to put anybody out. Every company, pretty much every company invites the public in. That's how they get paid. But when you're doing something they don't like, they got the right to put you out. That's business. When you go to a dealership, they can ask you to leave. They don't need any justification other than they don't want you there. Okay, but so you want to boycott Starbucks, and this we always want to boycott something without all the facts, because facts just don't matter for us. We like running rampant. So you want to boycott Starbucks? Hey, Journey. Hey, Ross, what's going on? You want to boycott Starbucks because one manager, because now y'all got stories to tell, but one manager said something. Right, Greg, and don't nobody care what you like or don't like. What do y'all always keep saying? Start your own business. And I'll be so glad when some of y'all start your own business and y'all get these crappy people, and when they won't leave your establishment, for those of y'all that get brick and mortar buildings, I want to see what y'all going to do. Because you can't forcibly evict nobody, because then it's assault. Then they call the police on you. Then the police got another reason to be there to arrest you as the business owner. What does being black got to do with anything, Leonard? If a business owner, whoever's in charge asks you to leave the business, you got to leave. You don't have a legal stand in the state on private property. Ever, never. Leonard, if I come to your house, if you want me to leave, I can't say, hey, I'm going to stay. He invited me here. Hey, I host Random Thoughts with DVP. Yeah, shit, I ain't going. Starbucks shutting their stores down to pacify black people, Leonard. Don't get it twisted. Starbucks ain't did nothing wrong, Leonard. It's 8,000 Starbucks. You saw one store manager do something, Leonard. Do not fall for don't fall for a banana in the tailpipe. They doing that to pacify us as a black people, because now we think we won something because they shutting the store down, which they don't get to use as a tax write-off. But that's a whole nother issue. What did Starbucks do wrong? It ain't company policy. That's just like saying, what's the airline where the dog just died? United, Southwest, whatever it was, because the stewardess told them to put the dog in the overhead bin. The airline got a policy that dogs can't go in the overhead bin. So why would they retrain everybody? This already a policy. It's already a policy. It is, Leonard. No, but no. I guarantee you, and that there are very few companies that say put people out for Lord. But every company says no. Every business you've been to pretty much has something somewhere that says no loitering. They don't want people just sitting. Even though people get away with it in Starbucks, all it takes is to want somebody to want a table that you sitting at, and if you ain't got nothing, they gonna want you to leave. That's business. We can sit here and act like it's racial all day, but it's not racial. Exactly. When we go to these Chinese restaurants, every Chinese restaurant say no loitering. Some of these places tell you that the bathroom ain't for public use. It's the same thing because it ain't. They don't want everybody to be there. Y'all typing too fast. I'm glad y'all with me, but y'all typing hella fast today. What's going on, Greg? Right, but it's to pacify blacks because there's nothing that they need to be told that they can't be told in a 5-minute memo. All they got to do is retrain an individual. That's like retraining every police because one police did a bad shoot. That's got to be the dumbest thing going, and it's meant strictly to pacify people. POCs, people of color. But we all claim we woke, but what they do? What? Everything ain't racial. Some things is just because people are stupid. And it's just that simple. You're right, Leonard. You still missed the point. Starbucks advertise all that, but if they ask you to leave, Leonard, they still got the right to ask you to leave. They don't say come in here and camp out. They telling you they got services. Lots of places got free Wi-Fi, like the library. But if a private entity asks you to leave, then leave. All you got to do is not. What should we do? About what? Leonard, if somebody don't want our money, why should we sit there and try to force it? Why? What's the point of buying? What's the point of buying? And who is somebody that let's say the Klan owns Chick-fil-A. Because Lord knows we love ourselves from Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A treat us good because every time we go to a Chick-fil-A, but they got the drive-in service, they got 3-4 people in the drive-in line. But if they start treating you bad, then why keep going? If they start charging $8 for their lemonade, we're going to prove, oh, I'm going to keep buying their lemonade. They just price it that high because they think I'm black and I can't afford it. I'm going to buy it anyway. Who we proving a point to? We're throwing away $8 to prove a point to who? So it's plenty of places sell coffee. Dunkin' Donuts sell coffee. Waffle House sell coffee. What if Starbucks is our real issue, why are we sitting there fighting to get in Starbucks? And like somebody said, Starbucks has done some things for the community. Right, and right, Leonard. I mean, not Leonard. I'm sorry, Brian. Brian says, anybody heard the manager's side before she's being labeled racist? Why did she pick those two guys? Right, and see, we don't know that because we don't care about the whole story. We care about the sensationalism. Whatever it is we see, we jump on. And it's like I was having a conversation. When the backstory come out that it ain't all it appeared to be, then we don't want to talk about it no more. Because now it means we should have thought about all that before we got into it. Right, and they don't need to pacify us, John. But what they doing, once again, John is another member of management. When somebody does something wrong, if they want to make you feel better, because the training doesn't take that long. It don't take that long. Stop doing stupid stuff. Stop targeting black people, because everybody, it ain't a company-wide issue. It ain't a company-wide issue. It was a one-store issue that we know of. If other stores have happened, then yeah, once again, it's a policy thing. Because when things happen, trust me, policies, you read them, you sign them, take care of everything. You don't have to shut down everything. And there are 8,000 stores. So you think by closing 8,000 stores, and y'all do know that black people own Starbucks. But very rarely does the owner work at a lot of these establishments. And they hire people and they give them training. And you know what's crazy? Sometimes you don't train people certain things because you think it's common sense. But what do we say about common sense? One, it ain't free and it ain't all that common. But we all, right, we all in our feelings, we want to feel victorious. Starbucks giving us a fake victory, kind of like that movie that I won't name. They said there was an incident at another store that made her nervous about people loitering. Right, so, and we don't ever want to know the backstory because that may be too much and now we got to adjust for that. Because if it happens, we can't judge somebody without knowing their story. If you've been mugged before, you know what? You have an issue with people walking behind you slow. And if it just happened to be black people and a woman reach her person, pull out her spray because she been mugged, she just, but you don't know her story. So we don't know because ain't nobody said nothing to this manager about this manager yet. We just love to jump on it. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Then on the other hand, what I always say, one minute we want to be kings and queens, the next minute we want to be victims. That has got to be that dichotomy is retarded. But everything ain't for us. I've done business with black people, with white people. Some I won't do business with again. But I'm not finna force somebody to take my money with shit it serves. Nobody has a product that good that is worth me fighting them to take my money. Then exactly. Then it's going black people over years, but then it's still there. But the minute they gave out kids free food, what happened? We went right back to the door. You're right, because Dennis is one of them places we used to call Dennis denies. Because if you was black, it was gonna take you a minute to get waited on. But again, that was certain Dennis. Because then we go to Dennis when I came up. They took good care of us, and it was all white people. Once again, we can't keep putting certain individuals with companies. I've done business with different people. Now, if I'm doing business with the company owner and the company owner's crowd, then yeah, I'm gonna blame the company. But if you have everybody know the McFlurry machines or whatever them shake machines at McDonald's ain't never working. That's not a Ray Kroc issue. Because McDonald's are independently owned and operated, kind of like Starbucks. They answer to corporate, which is why there's a chain. Because corporations like Starbucks, when you complain about one of their stores, they come and do something because they can regulate them. But the stores are owned by different people. Magic Johnson's own a bunch of Starbucks. But we don't want to look at that. We just want to jump on our little thing. And like I say, my issue with the whole thing is why do we feel the need to spend money somewhere that don't want our money? If they don't want you in there hanging around and you waiting on some friends, okay? And once again, listen to what I'm telling y'all, because some of y'all gonna want to fuss at me. If they said something to this guy or to both of these guys, why not just order a cup of coffee and finish waiting for their friend? Because if they was waiting for them anyway, when they gonna order something? So what difference would it make if you order your coffee first? It ain't like dinner. Where if I'm waiting on Trina to come have dinner with me, I don't want to order my dinner first, but I'm gonna order something to drink to kill time. I did interviews for a company at a Burger King. Every time I went to that Burger King, I ordered food. Whether I ate it right then or not, I ordered something just so they wouldn't bother me about sitting in there. I'm conducting interviews inside the Burger King. I'm there for what, 5-6 hours. I ordered food 2-3 times. I ain't ordered a lot, but order me a shake, order me a cheeseburger, every 90 minutes I'm ordering something because I'm in there using that facility. I mean, come on, at some point it's common sense. Nobody wants somebody to come just sit. Y'all don't want people to just come sit in your house sitting there watching TV and not doing nothing else. They ain't bringing that. They don't want to talk about that. They just, I invited some friends over. The hell is that? Oh, we cool. I thought you always got food, you always got drink. So you just invited some friends over. What's up, Brenda? So again, with this magical dollar that we got so much spending power, why not buy your coffee somewhere else? Y'all taking too slow to say blue, my throat was getting dry. What's up, MJ Bird? What's happening with you? So, but we keep saying what's wrong with this and what's wrong with that and everything. Sometimes it's just us being pansies. Okay, now I wanted to say another word start with a P, but I got company around me. But sometimes we just pansies. Everything ain't for us. Everything ain't for us. Right, and some things are stayed, but we don't want to talk about that either. Okay, hold on. Was it not convenient? Right, and I said this before. It's amazing, which is why I don't like videos, which I tell you, even those of y'all that send me videos to look at, I don't trust videos because most of the time when people start videoing, they're videoing 5 or 10 minutes after something has already started. They missed the prelude because I find it hard to believe, I ain't saying it didn't, I find it hard to believe that from behind the counter, this lady just picked these two guys out of the blue and because some other people said they were sitting there too. Whether they were or not, who knows? All I'm going to tell you is them police did a great job because I wouldn't have been talking to all them people because it don't matter what witnesses say. If the owner want them out, they got to go. They can leave on their own and we can call it a day or they get to wear the FUBU Platinum bracelets. Hey, Yashika. Hey, Melinda. I mean, it's as simple as that. But when the police asked them to leave, what was the point after that? What was the point when the police asked them to leave? Oh, I ain't going. So they had a Martin Luther King flashback about a non-incident. We shall overcome at a Starbucks? Get the fuck out of here with that. Really? Starbucks. But again, here we go. And I'm going to put this on my page. I put in one of my groups. Tell me some things we should boycott and why. And remember now, okay, I got time. We started with, what's up, DeMario? We started with Dove because somebody showed us something and we didn't do no research. We found out the Dove commercial was nothing like the 4 pictures that they put up. They didn't have a black woman turning white on the Dove commercial. But that's what everybody put up on the internet first. Look at how disrespectful they are. If you use Dove, you're going to go. That commercial was nothing like that. Nothing like that. Let's see. There was a homeless man that went to a McDonald's with a paying customer. What y'all typing a lot? What did management do? Call the police instead of accusing him of begging. But and you have to do it because how many of us been to a place or don't want to go to a place because they got vagrants on the outside, especially the ladies. As soon as you get out the car, somebody say, "Hey, can I get $1 or can I get a burger?" They're loitering. And right, every night you get calls about suspicious persons. It's a crazy thing. What's going on, Bobby? You sound like Bobby Code is going to be designing some stuff. I'm going to show y'all. And it's crazy how much we don't want to talk about. Or we want to assume that every time something happens, that we always right. No matter what we see and know. But what should we boycott and why? You want to boycott Starbucks because the guy didn't leave when the police asked him to. Because the police are always wrong. Because the police should have did what? They should have stood up for him. What's up, Robert? I know you got something to say. What's up, Henry Pierce? That's not what the police do. The law is clear. There had not been a crime broken. There was one in the process of being broken when they were asked to leave and they chose not to. The police asked them to leave. And right. Notice now, John said, these guys ain't been on the press since then. No press conference, no nothing. And what's up, Hester? I'm gonna go ahead and say, because they met with the guy and they probably got some settlement to be quiet, but it wasn't that big a deal. They didn't do what they were supposed to. And once again, the matter could have been solved as easily as buying some coffee. How much is Starbucks coffee? $6, $7, whatever it is. Buy some coffee and then boom. But ain't it amazing that their names ain't been released? Because the rest are public records. Y'all probably didn't know that. But unless you're a victim of a violent crime, it's public record. Get it, have a wreck. Have a wreck and see how many attorneys and start calling you. Because when you give your number to the police and they put it in the thing, it's public record. Them ambulance chasers, they know all about you because everybody wants you to sue somebody. So all this public record, but notice their names ain't popped up yet. Right, Greg. And sometimes we just don't ever want to admit we wrong. We don't ever want to admit we wrong. 2 people just killed a lady for something. Of course, it's black. We don't want to admit we're wrong. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes we are the victims. But if we so strong and we warriors and we kings and queens, why can't we fight the system the right way? See, we keep saying the system ain't built for blacks. But I digress. I fought the system. Trust me, as an accomplished troublemaker, anybody who knows me from my sheriff days will tell you, I fought Fulton County on a regular basis. And I got to stay there 22 years because I fought within the system. I didn't take it upon myself to start doing what I wanted to do. I read the rules and regulations and fought them through their own rules and regulations. So I got a 22-year pension. The system worked. And just in case, for those of y'all that missed the beginning of the show, I'm black. So we can fuss about being black and what we can't get, or we could do something crazy like try. And I know that's a hard thing, but we can try. Or we can do what all y'all keep saying. Want everybody to start their own business. How about that? Everybody just start their own business, and it's going to be cute because all y'all kings and queens, because ain't nobody going to work for nobody because we all kings and queens. Ain't nobody workers, ain't nobody soldiers, ain't nobody warriors. We all kings and queens. So Yeah, Greg, it's a well-kept secret because I don't eat chicken and watermelon, so I'm not really a black guy, but I'm part of the black delegation. Brian, Brian, you already know. Bro, I told you, stop playing with me. Right. Well, the district attorney dropped the charges because he met him there. So I saw that part. The DA refused to press. So, but the whole thing could have been prevented by them just walking out. Once everybody started videoing, the point was made because now it's a record of it. Hey, Tonetta, life is just that simple. Once you video things, what you look for, everything is already documented. Oh, so what's to go to jail for? Is going to jail the new black thing? We want to go to jail for everything? Is that proving a point? Shit, I'm from the street. I'm gonna go to jail for mine. That's part of the reason I ain't 100% black. I'm not going to jail for no BS. What's going on, Chuck? Shit, look like I got all the management here. I think I'm missing Ray J. So I'm really not understanding, and I want us to be unified in a sense, but I want us to understand this. We can fight the system and stop being so ignorant. We don't all have to fight the same way. We just have to have the same goal. Again, unless y'all missed it, remember the guy got killed in Sacramento a couple of weeks ago? So boycott the NFL, don't stop police from killing people. Some police got off on the case. Boycotting the NFL didn't stop that. But if I say go vote, if I ask you why you voting for somebody, ain't nobody got nothing to say. Everybody quiet. We doing this, we doing. Because let me just give y'all a history lesson. Because I know some of y'all just look at the internet for everything. Y'all got your notepads out? Because I'm going to need y'all to do this right quick. Your personal opinion is as soon as the cameras came out, it became proper. Right. For some people. And they still ain't getting nothing. Understand this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 52. The Selma bus boycott. Understand this. I want you to research this now. The Selma bus boycott took over a year to plan. It took over 1 year to plan. They didn't just start doing it because, and this is important, everybody could not afford to not go to work. So to make the plan work, they had to make sure that the people who didn't have a car could get to work. So they had to coordinate with van drivers, taxi cab drivers, carpooling people. They had to set up a plan because if everybody, the people who have to go to work can't miss work, they can't participate in it. So they figured out a plan for them. And then since the issue was with the bus boycott, was with the busing system, you know who they boycotted? They boycotted the busing system. They didn't boycott Kroger. They didn't boycott the local high school. They didn't boycott Waffle House. They had nothing to do with nothing. Okay, so when we're going to boycott, we got to boycott the agent of change. Okay, that's what's up, Bobby. Do your thing. Thank you, Brenda. LA Pain Creative Creations. Hey, Rita Walker. So when we're going to boycott something, let's boycott who can make a change. If you don't like a system, every time a police get off on something and you think he's guilty, well, you can ask me. I'll tell you why he did or didn't. But why don't we talk about the judge that somebody elected? Because guess what? It's almost time for judges to be voted on again. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all would rather blame somebody who ain't got nothing to do with the system. Boycott the NFL. It's on you. Do whatever make your heart feel good. But boycotting the NFL ain't gonna change not one judge decision. That's for you, Sandra. But we don't want to talk about that because that requires real work of us. You know, I'm seeing people talking about they're gonna boycott Starbucks. Hell, I'm boycotting Starbucks, but I don't even drink coffee. So do mine count? Everybody in the house boycotting Starbucks. But don't drink coffee. But we down with the movement. Forever. Okay? Let's start with the madness. Every time I say something about voting, everybody want to go off on another tangent. Brian is here. If y'all really concerned about us and the next generation, I got a crazy idea. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like this. But how about we boycott drug dealers? Let's boycott them. Y'all ain't with that, is it? Sound cute, but y'all ain't with boycotting the dope boys. Because what they do? Dope boys fuck up your property value, they make your neighborhood less safe, and they bring crime. But dope boys is like the NFL. Most dope boys, it's probably 75-80% black. And you know, I digress. As I'm switching, I'm random thoughts. I still got 15 minutes on this subject. Have y'all noticed that ain't no NFL players boycotting the NFL? They're not giving up their money. And if you boycott the NFL, and I'm going to stick to this, you hurting the mom and pop organizations who are black and depend on the NFL to get by. The NFL can get by without our money. They've been paid from TV. They've been paid from all the deals they make when you pay your taxes to the state. So if you don't ever go to a game, that just means you're not taking advantage of your taxes. But the mom and pop organizations that depend on this, the little kids who work in the vending things. See, when you stop coming to the games and stuff, those little kids, those high school kids that's trying to get stuff for the prom or whatever, now they don't get to come to work. So boycotting sporting events, for me, has a much worse effect on us. It's just like when people was talking about, let's boycott Walmart. Walmart does a lot of crazy things. But every time I go to Walmart, I see more black workers than white workers. So if we boycott them, who you think everybody know who go home first in the system? The person that make the least amount of money is always who gets sent home first. 9 times out of 10, who is that? So when we boycott in certain places, what's the point we trying to prove again? Are we doing more harm to our cause, or are we doing more good to the cause? See, for all y'all who got free time and y'all go to the club every weekend, or y'all taking 4 and 5 day vacations to go somewhere, why don't y'all take a day off every quarter and go sit in the courthouse in one of these trials. Sit in on the trial. Go deep. Take your friends with you. So when the judge decides he want to pronounce one of these killer cops or killer politicians innocent, make that public. But you don't want to do that, because that means you got to do something creative. Because no matter what happened, and I love to throw this in there. While we boycotting stuff and we promoting movies that are fictional, how many of y'all, I ain't seen on no timeline where people talked about the fact they just stopped giving people in Flint free water. They ain't giving free water no more in Flint. So all this money we spend on that movie, how come we ain't sending none of that to Flint for more water? Because y'all know Flint is mostly POC. Or did y'all not know that? Because nobody wrote it down. Hey, Christine, how you doing? So we sit back and we want to be so enlightened, and we want to call other people names who don't prescribe our own theory. Because, see, I don't care which theory you try. All I'm saying is come up with one and stick with it, but make it a winnable theory. Don't just do something because you're emotional. I mean, me and my girl sit here, and sometimes she'll tell you, she'll say stuff that she didn't think about from a legal perspective. Sometimes she give me something because I didn't think about from that perspective. But you got to look at how to win. See, we want to get here. We don't have to travel the same route, but the goal need to be the same. And just because somebody don't agree with your method, don't make them nothing. As long as the goal is to get there. But guess what? So I'm gonna give y'all something else, because y'all seem to be so enlightened. Y'all do realize that 2 of our greatest freedom fighters took extremely different paths. Martin and Malcolm agreed on very few things, except the main goal. Malcolm believed by force, Martin believed by peace, until they flip-flop. But y'all ain't historians, so y'all don't know nothing about that. So I'm just gonna stick with what you know right now. Right, and I ain't even finna talk about the Australian dude, Brian. Quit trying to get me in trouble. But as Brian said, this Australian dude that started a Black Lives Matter page and got tons of money because people don't do research. You just saw it, clicked on it. They just shut him down a week or so ago. I had people tell me it was fake news. Dude, it came from CNN. It came from MSN. It came from the New York Times. But I got people who look like me, except they got a question mark over their head. Because I'm giving you a link. I'm telling you the link that it's on, and they still telling me, oh, that ain't real. CNN ain't real. The New York Times ain't a real. Well, what? You got a link. All you gotta do is read the link. But we don't want to read. We want people to put everything on Facebook. We want to give us their spin. And, you know, that's why I say, when cops are wrong, I don't have a problem admitting wrong. But when we're wrong, I don't have a problem admitting that either. Oh, you don't never want to see outside. Well, sometimes we do stupid shit. Sometimes we do stupid shit. Going to jail for a coffee house is stupid shit. I don't care if they let you go. The fact that you going to jail for that is pure fuckery to me. That's kind of like going to jail because you refuse to leave a strip club. Man, I gave a girl $10. That dance wasn't all that. I ain't going. Police come. I ain't leaving. I want my $2 dance. There you go, Jackie Jackson. So, I mean, you know, if that's what floats your boat, if that's what moves you, then you still got to do what you got to do. But don't think I got to buy into it. If you want to boycott something that has nothing to do with the progression, do what you do. Just don't expect me to co-sign with it. I ain't going to call you crazy, but don't ask me. But don't tell me that I shouldn't complain about you voting or complain about how you vote. Oh, I'm going to vote straight Democrat. I'm going to vote all black. You going to vote all black? Why? Because they look like me. I'm going to just say 2 names. And I'm going to move on so I don't get in trouble. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. They done duped us for years. They show up. People think they speak for us. They speak for dollar bills. They might as well be on Star Trek because they live for the green. They don't give a shit about you. I don't even care. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about me. They want to go wherever the money is. What's good, Mario? Congratulations on everything you got going. I got you, bro. I'm just on the roll. I ain't forgot about you. But we got to stop falling for the okie doke and fighting for something that ain't even worth winning. I'm a date a chick I don't like just to prove that I'm a good dude. What am I winning again? Oh, I'm gonna show her I'm a good dude, even though I don't like the chick. Hey, what's up, Anna? I'm a do this. Yeah, I'm gonna show her. Mess up 3 years of my life to show somebody I'm a good dude I don't even care about. Really? It's the principle. What? Tell me what the principle is. Because I want to sit somewhere don't nobody want me to sit unless I spend some money, so I'm going to get them more than enough. Like I said, when I heard that girl from, say she spent money to show the white lady she could afford it, that is sheer fucking stupidity. That is sheer stupidity. I'm going to go buy an Audi just so these people I can afford. I don't even like Audi. They're hell of a cars. Don't get me wrong. But I'm going to buy it just to prove a point. I can afford this. I don't know who you. The salesman getting they getting a commission for doing nothing. I just want to show. See, I control your salary. Okay. As long as you keep buying, that's how you feel. Hey, I'm going to keep ignoring you. Going to keep buying shit to try to win me over. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bow our way into happiness from people that don't want us. Make that make sense to me. Anybody. Because, you know, they say old people like me, we stuck in our ways. So I don't mind being taught a lesson. Explain it to me how and why I'm going to spend my money to make somebody like me. But we the first ones to holler, we ain't buying friends. We the first ones to holler how much money we spend. So what? Now we want Starbucks to name a coffee El Negro Resistance? El Negro Resistance? Is that what we want? I don't get it. I don't. And I'm not. But please try to explain it to me. And don't get me wrong, I'm black, so black is what I know. But if you pay attention, they happen to white people too. But you know what they do? They take a legal route. They get paid. And they move on. Hey, y'all, Dream, thank you. Come on back soon. And I got to fuss at you about yesterday. Why is it we have trouble with that? We so willing to prove a point that we'll destroy everything in our own world to prove a point. What's the point we prove it again? See, understand this now. Part of the fight that Martin Luther King went through is the bus system was public transportation. It wasn't private. It was public transportation. He couldn't fight Greyhound. If Greyhound don't want us on, then there's nothing he can do. They fought the public busing system. The public busing system. You have to commit a crime to not be allowed to ride the public bus. They can't not let you ride because you ugly. Lord knows some of y'all have to buy cars then. Greyhound don't have to sell you a ticket. You just type something brown what you type in. We still seeking approval. Right, we still seeking approval and acceptance from people that never wanted to do such thing. And we want to buy it just to prove a point. Red bottom shoes cost $1,000. But they don't walk no different than Payless shoes. And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying nobody a good pair of shoes. I'm just saying, if you go to the red bottom shoe store, I don't even know the name. Who make red bottom? Louis Vuitton. What's the thing? Why you got a $3,000 purse with $3 in it? Why not get a $3 purse with $3,000? But sometimes that's just how we do stuff. And we don't see how we destroying our own kind. And there's a bunch of people with businesses. I talk about businesses on my page all the time. Lysandra, Honey, Peggy, Demario got Royalty Kings and Queens. Ernest got Future Gents, Team EMI. There's a lot of things we can do to help promote each other. A lot of things. But you know what? We don't want to promote each other in real life. We don't want to promote each other in real life. We want to promote a dumbass fictional movie. I'm sorry, maybe it wasn't a dumb movie. It's still fictional. We're proud of what we did for some fictional people. We're proud of how we helped millionaires. To me, that's the second dumbest theory we got going. We love to help millionaires get more millions, but you won't help your neighbor or your friend become a thousandaire. Because, I'm looking. Prince died. He got 1 billion cars from people. Don't get me wrong, he was a great entertainer. But then some of y'all don't care when your own folk die. But this movie came out. I'm watching all the hoopla. It's on everybody's page. But what happened when you start a business? Ernest, you run Future Gents, Team EMI. How many of your followers say something about you or post about you on a monthly basis? You know, I'm gonna pick on you for a minute, Ernest, because I know you cool. Ernest got a friend who told me a pic gave him a sense of pride, like the movie. So I got off Ernest's page because Ernest got some retarded friends. You can put this much effort, and I ain't knocking y'all. If you like the movie, hey, it's your money, do what you got to with it. But don't sit back and tell me how you went to see that movie 4 or 5 times at $6, $7, $10 a pop. But you can't support your friend who got a business. Lysandra selling coffee. You can't buy a bag of coffee from Lysandra. You can't post her link on your thing. You can't promote my free site on your page, but you can talk about a free movie that, I'm sorry. You can talk about a movie that ain't doing nothing. Everybody who acted in the movie got paid. Everybody. And this is what gave you your fame. Oh yeah, see that movie? It was all this. But you don't have a sense of pride when your friend do something. You don't have a sense of pride. Demario do Royalty Kings and Queens. I met him through modeling. I talk every time Demario pop up, I talk about this. Demario, he's finna get out of modeling. But hey, catch it before he get out. But how come we can't promote each other with that same zest? Brenda doing her thing. I promote her agent, Tina. Tina Bridges does great work. Ernest does great work. But we don't want to do that. We would rather talk about people who have no effect on us, who ain't gonna give nothing to us, who don't even know we exist. Tell me why I can. Tell me why. Greg got a magazine and a radio station. Greg, I don't have a magazine. Greg put me in his magazine. I talked about his magazine. But we don't want to talk about people that we know doing big things. Jack Trey got Instinct Radio. He know how much I want to be on there. But anyway, we talked about that. When I ran on my page, promoted black business, I don't see everybody else sharing stuff. But I see people tagging me for stuff who don't share nothing of mine. I'm crazy. I don't get it. What's up, Nat Turner? I'm so confused. Robert Stafford, as much as me and Robert Stafford offer, when he put his music up, I share his music. That's my dude. I'm not even into gospel music, but he my dude. I'm promoting when he puts something up. But we got shared friends. They not putting this stuff up. And John, you're right. We can do both. But all I'm saying is why we so big on supporting people who got it already. Does Jordan need our support for anything? Jordan paid regardless of another shoe never sell. But we proud of what they Jordan. We proud to talk about how much they cost. But I don't see nobody giving $100 to school to buy books. or to make sure all the little kids got uniforms or whatever. And that's all I'm saying. We can do both, but we take more pride in sensationalizing what we do for people who already got something. That's what we're proud. You're right, Ernest. Each one teach two. Why is it we don't take somebody who ain't a millionaire and do our part to get them there? I don't get that. What's the point in me constantly broadcasting? Oh, I got this. Oh, I got some Tommy Hilfigers. I got some Louis Vuittons. I got this. I'm studying name off all the, but I ain't gonna mention Bobby Cole, who designed the shirt for me. I ain't gonna mention Pink, who designed my jewelry. I ain't gonna mention that. I'm just gonna talk about my Rolex. Y'all see, I got these Rolex, and I got me a Rolex. You know, they thinking I couldn't afford this, but I showed them. What you showing? You showed them a commission. Robert, do you get commissions when I share your stuff? I don't get paid, but we ain't got to do it like that. I still share because I believe in what Robert is doing. Brendan got a magazine, Bold Ageless. Then they need people to put ads in those magazines. Hey, why don't y'all buy an ad and say how many times y'all saw that movie? I'm just saying. But we don't want to promote that. I don't get it. Greg got a magazine. But we don't want to promote that. That just, it confuses me to the nth degree how we can be so woke and so sleep. But anybody who want to say something different that don't prescribe to our thought of who we smoke, we want to dog them. Oh, you a traitor. You don't want to go see the movie. No, if as many people went to see that movie, if I could get a quarter of people to go to PTA meetings, I would be a happy man. Go to PTA, find out what's going on at school. Because guess what? I'm going to just throw this out there. For those of y'all that's got kids, hey, Pink, for those of y'all that's got kids, what's your school have a policy in case there's a shooting? Do we know yet? Or did that just slip y'all mind all of a sudden? Because some more stuff came up. Or is another movie coming up? Because, hey, Tyler Perry just came out with a new movie. Y'all know about that, don't you? I ain't seen it. And again, I got a Fire Stick. I'm not paying to go see it. I don't even give 3 F's. But, see, my custom jewelry design is on LA Pink. Now, see, Pink doing stuff in the community. When Pink want to do stuff in the community, see, I don't have no problem with her sharing her stuff. And I'm going to help her do some stuff in the community. Pink give out bread. Pink give out bread and feed people 2, 3, 4 times a month. That's what she does. But when I post that, I don't get no likes. I don't get no comments. I don't get no where at. But if I put down, I'm going to, what was the little comedy concert? The comedy show that came in. Everybody asked me, where am I? And that's okay. That's okay. I ain't saying everybody got to do the same thing. But how about we spend a little bit more time, or how about we spend equal time promoting people that we know versus people that we don't know? See? I model. Thank you, Ernest. Team EMI is the man. And I've dealt with designers. See, I'm going to start wearing some designs from, say your company name again? Khalil? Khalil. Because that's what I do. I support my group of people. Again, Robert Stafford, once he told me what he was doing, I'm promoting Robert. If he put up a video and make it shareable, I had to tell him one time, make it shareable, Robert. He made it shareable, I posted it. Look up Peggy Streeter. Look her up. Ask her about the harassing inboxes she got from me because she sews. She made this pillow for me. She made this pillow for me. And ask her how she got harassed about this pillow because she was taking too long and she wouldn't let me promote it for her. Because sometimes we need that kick. We need that push. You shouldn't have to watch everybody else make money if you got a skill. My girl will tell you the same thing. I've been pushing her. So now she mad because she doing a little extra work, but she happy with the benefits, but she just need a little push. Why am I modeling everybody else's stuff, but you make yourself a name modeling your stuff? That makes no sense. All she can do is look at me and the question mark light up. So now she making me some stuff so I can work from the show and I can show y'all. Because it don't make no sense that I'm showing off other people's stuff, but I ain't showing her stuff. Right? She's shaking her head. She don't want to say yeah out loud. Oh, Brenda said she gonna start wearing your designs. So, right, Bobby. And like I said, this came from somebody who watched the show. They talked about they had a talent. I got these 3 cameras. I'm just moving from different one. So you got to do it. You know, Bobby told me what she wanted. What she gonna do for me? She harassed me and threatened me. But I'm gonna start wearing Bobby stuff. Why can't we promote each other with the same zest that we talk about all these people who already got $1 million? Ernest, Ernest, we're gonna do photo shoots. Tim working, but Tim is my boy. Tim. Anybody who know the last couple of pictures y'all seen, Tim did. Tim is my guy. If you need pictures, I got a bunch of photographers because you may not like one of them. I know a bunch of designers. I know a bunch of everything. And I'm willing to help promote anybody who got a good product or service. It's just that simple. Check out Peggy Street. She don't put her web. I think it's Stitcher on Facebook. But she made this just for me for the show. So I could do something. Mika Nicole, what's in the house? Mika Nicole got a show. She had him on the show. She had my halo buzzing. I'm gonna come on the show because we got some things we need to discuss. But all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, Mika Nicole just did for color girls who consider suicide when the rainbow wasn't enough. Mika Nicole, I need for you to tag me on them because I promise I meant to and I forgot. And I do forget sometimes. That's why I give certain people permission to post stuff on my page because they doing something positive. Mika Nicole, see, y'all don't know her. Mika Nicole ain't world famous. So don't nobody want to say Mika Nicole this, Mika Nicole that. Don't nobody want to say Bobby Cole this, Bobby Cole that. But if I say Louis Vuitton, everybody all over me. Louis Vuitton don't need me. Louis Vuitton don't need us. He paid. Mika Nicole need us. Bobby Cole need us. She got some hella designs. Y'all gonna see some pictures coming soon. LA Pink, Creative Creations, hella great stuff. I'm gonna do that. So these are the things that we need to start doing and go places, go to people who want our money. What's going on, Greg Banks? Hey, what's up, Omar? Let's go to people who want our money, who want our business, who got good customer service. Each one teach who. Let's support each other. Like I said, you work, I work. I'm going to spend my money where I want to. And there are things that I like. Oh, Katrina putting her website up. Kalia 18, Kulea 18. Check it out. Check it out. She got some stuff that's coming. Oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying, Mika? Like I said, I'm coming back to your show. I'm coming with my own blue this time because y'all kind of had me shamed. But hey, Alana Joe. I'm sorry, Alana J. Let's work with each other. Let's promote each other. Let's do that. And see, that's how we'll become bigger, and that's how people will start respecting us. See, we always go back to these Chinese people. And you know what Chinese people do better than anybody else? They support each other because they are a minority. You don't hear them doing none of the crime that we do. No, woe is me, woe is me. Let me just tell you this, because I'm supposed to switch subject at 7 o'clock. For all y'all that know some dope boys, and all y'all know some. Why don't y'all get them together and have them by that corner grocery store? Put these black kids to work. Because it don't matter how you got your money. When you take that money to the bank and they see 50 grand up front, they'll give you a loan. So all these dope boys, we're talking about what they got. How they do this, how they do that. Help them put their money together and go put it into some legitimate business. If you want to be like the white man, do what the white man do. He don't keep selling dope. Once he get to X amount, he turns into a legitimate business. Do that. And what you can do, since you dope boys got so much juice in the neighborhood, even though y'all can't stop crime or nothing else going on, but now you can protect your store because who's going to rob from you? You know everybody. You got the neighborhood working. You're getting these kids off the street. Then they ain't got to go to Walmart. They ain't got to go to Target. They ain't got to go to Chick-fil-A. They ain't got to go to Starbucks. We got our own. Remember, and I talked about this. When 3 or 4 of y'all got businesses, why don't y'all just run a building together and everybody get a space? What's going on, Mechanico? Life ain't that hard. Ooh. See, Robert Stafford got his thing up, rlstaffordmusic.com. Now, Robert know he on my list because he's supposed to have me a theme song for my show so I can say I do own the rights to this music. But he's still my dude. I'm just going to get on it because I will push you to make you better. Just like my management team and my girl, when I want to stop doing this show, they say, man, people really like your show. I didn't see it. I still don't see it. But, hey, I'm gonna give much thanks to John L, Trina, Odessa, Ray J, Chuck, Ernest, people who made me do this, because you got something to say. And whatever. But hey, this is what you do. I want to promote other people. If you share the page, fine. If you don't, I'm over it. But don't sit back and not ever help your own while you so busy riding on everybody else's coattail. My girl got this phrase. What's the phrase again? Okay, I ain't gonna say it because this still the PG portion of the show.
So busy sucking your own.
You so busy sucking your own that it'll feel much better if you let somebody else suck it. Oh yeah, you manage. But stop playing. But that's all I'm saying. Is let's promote each other. I mean, I fuss at Honey because Honey got something I want, and I seen her work. Varshay been on them, but when Varshay was on her credit thing, I promote this because we need to get good credit. Every show, I said I'm gonna do this, and I was supposed to do this first. Remember, I gotta write this down. If y'all still ain't got insurance, you killing yourself. You killing your future. Hey, Kevin, you killing your future by not having life insurance. Why don't we have life insurance? Are we that selfish? Are we really that selfish that we don't want to leave nothing to? I ain't got no kid. Well, shit, you got somebody, leave it to something. Hell, leave it to your friend's company. Because once something that's have proven, ain't none of us outlived death yet. It done caught up to everybody. I done had 2 near-death experiences right now, but shit, it's gonna catch me slipping one day. Hey, Rachel Green, what's going on with you? But there's a lot of things we can do to make this system work for us. Let's support us. Let's support some of these independent films. Let's support Mika Nicole doing her productions. Let's support Lysandra Grant and her coffee and her credit restoration. Or is it credit? I don't know. Is it credit restoration or credit improvement? I don't know. Let's support Ernest. Y'all worried about what these black boys gonna do in the future? Ernest got a thing called Future Gents. Let's support it. And understand this. It's not all about money. If all you got is time, volunteer your time to help somebody. Pink doing some stuff. All she needs is my time and my body to be there. Well, I can't get that up. She need help giving that stuff. Ernest wanted my help with some stuff. If you got money, that's great because everybody needs supplies. But I know we too busy going to the club, popping bottles, and going to movies when they first come out and doing other stuff. So for those of y'all who boycotting the NFL, who actually went to games, what you doing with that money? You supporting Future Gents? You supporting the black production? Or you trying to buy coffee at Starbucks? I'm sorry, that wasn't even a fair shot. I'm just lost on it. Oh, now, Lysandra, don't get in trouble. Don't make me. I will quit anybody while I'm on air. That's how it works. I don't even care. I'll quit anybody. But how come we can't do that? That's all I'm saying. Like I said, if you got a product, let me know. I met Peggy. I ain't gonna talk bad about it because she parked right behind me and couldn't find me because Peggy wore glasses and she still can't see. So she had to pass my car to park behind me, and she was like, "I'm here, I don't see you." It's one BMW in the parking lot, and she right next to it, and she don't see it. But anyway, I said I won't talk bad about it, so y'all to hear that from me. It customized. You can't go to the store and buy no DVD. If it's crooked, it's because I'm crooked. You can't go to the store and buy no DVP pillow. Oh, check this out. It's got a little cushion. I mean, it's got a pocket in everything, so I can put my remote in there. Because fellas, y'all filming this. You know, if you turn your back, your girl will try to steal your remote. So now I got somewhere to hide my remote. All right. It's got an insert so I can take the pillow out and wash it. And it's comfy. Now, I ain't quit you yet, Lysandra. I'm saying if you keep acting up, you'll get quit. Now, Tish, Tish, you quit me and didn't even send me a letter. So, Tish, you got no room to talk right now. But seriously, let's okay. See, like I guess what, Bruno, was a month or so ago, maybe 6 weeks. I did a 7-day challenge to tell people just name 3 things you're grateful for every day for 7 days. Because sometimes we don't realize what it is we got until somebody make us think about it. Because we so busy complain about what ain't right or bitching about this. It's a lot of good things going on in our life every day. And most of the people who I asked to do it, they did it. And, you know, it sometimes it's a task because it was 7 days in there. Some of us don't Facebook 7 days a week. But most people did it. Because every day there's something, if it ain't nothing but waking up to bitch about something, that's a grateful thing. There she go, Peggy. Her Facebook page is Stitchery. Stichery. Trying to quit lying. What that sending up frowning faces? But come on, let's get to that. Let's promote each other. You know, it ain't gonna stop what I'm doing. Like I said, if you like the page, if you like me, if you don't share it, that's fine. If you don't tell a friend to come, that's fine. But don't keep telling me what I should or shouldn't do. Because I'm gonna keep telling y'all need insurance. Life insurance, renter's insurance, because all y'all stay somewhere. If you got a smartphone or a computer, you need renter's insurance. Most time renter's insurance is less than $10 a month. Life you can get better than good life insurance for less than $30 a month. And how much beer costs at the club? $8? Well, let's just say you're going on whatever that is, $5. So if you give up drinking beer, one beer a week, if you give up drinking one beer every Saturday, you can afford life insurance most of the time. I know, Ernest, you know I got you. Okay, Katrina, Lysandra says she need a Busara cow. See, so I mean, you know, we got this. And all I'm saying is let's promote each other. If you know somebody got a good product, talk about them. I mean, you can't really worry about what your friends do or don't do. You can only do your part. But all I'm saying is for those of y'all who value everything else and everybody over you, why are you giving value to people who don't give value to you? And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking bad about Starbucks because up until now, I know people who go to Starbucks. I've been there because of the way my life's up, the smells are too much for me. I don't like being in there. And I'm not a coffee drinker, so it doesn't work for me. But Sandra asked me, I would promote your coffee. I'm just not a coffee drinker, so I can't say nothing good or bad. But once I start getting reviews, if they bad, I'm gonna talk bad about her. But she told me she'd do it. I told her, put it on my page. I told Peggy, put it on my page, because sometimes I don't remember. Mickey Nicole, put your shows on my page. Tag me, do whatever. But you have my permission to put on your page. And I ain't asking for no free tickets. Because I'm going to catch one. I just been kind of busy, but I actually want to catch one because I done heard good things about it. Brenda said she loved it. So, and like I said, the other people who I saw, they said they loved it. I'm upset I didn't get an acting part. You know what I'm saying? I could have been like, I don't know. You could have found me something to do for like 5 or 6 minutes. But that's how we network. You never know who somebody is or what they can do till y'all start talking. So why we can't share thoughts with each other? Let's do things together and promote each other and stop being the victims all the time. I mean, some days things will go wrong, but sometimes, you know, when things go wrong, sometimes you know what they call that? Sometimes it's just life. It's not racism. Bad shit happen to everybody. Good people, bad people, everybody. It's life. It ain't always racism. Opportunity not, but you got to be willing to open the door. You over there standing to fight something else, opportunity knocking at your door to come do something else. Hey, you know, walking out could have showed somebody how good a person you were. I done got jobs just by the way I handle certain things. And people like to say, hey man, can you come do this? Who are you? I saw this, da 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 da. You don't have to show out or keep getting arrested to make your point. Understand, arrest at the end, they will hurt your future. Because most of us don't even want to take the time out to try to expunge our records. Because most of us didn't even know you could get felony convictions expunged. Because it takes time. And we want that microwave result. Patricia Bush, come to the credit union and talk to her about how to save money. I work at a credit union. They got a fund for kids. One of the best things I ever heard. Because everybody, you know, you can always open a kids account. But the credit union will match when report cards come out. The credit union pays these kids based on their report card. This ain't coming out your money. This coming out their money. So they investing in the future. But if y'all don't deal with credit unions, y'all don't know that. So if you got a kid who making pretty good grades, you might want to look at see what kind of programs they got to match. You know what I'm saying? Your kid get an A, they get $5, whatever they get a B, they get. You might want to check it out. Bobby Cole got her thing. What's this? www.wyant.com. She teaches people how to sew. She's a custom personal fashion designer, stylist, a fashion consultant, teacher. She do Bobby Cole Designs by Eye. She all that. Bobby feel clothes for work and play. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's just do this. It's not that hard. That's what's up, Alan. But and it don't take that much. It really don't. But we got to stop fighting fights that. What's the point in winning? What's the point of me dating up? What's the point of me dating somebody I don't like just to prove I'm a good dude? I'm shallow and admit it. I'm cool with it. You cool with me being shallow? She cool with it. Guess who count? She count. I count. My mama cool with it. So the three most important people right now cool with it. You shouldn't be so shallow. Well, you shouldn't be so stupid to be minding my business. That's how I feel about it. So I don't try to tell what you do with your personal business, but I'm telling us, let's support each other. Stay focused. You know, Bobby do great designs, and I'm picking on her because she right there. But what Bobby doing in her personal life don't affect me, and what I do in mine don't affect her. But when she starts talking about her designs and her creations, I'm on Team Bobby because that's all we got to do. This is business. Bobby don't treat me bad when I go there. And I'm going to say this now. Bobby, you know I love you, but Bobby a gangster. I took my girlfriend to Bobby to get a dress fixed. I don't even know what the dress fixed. My girl in the middle of getting her dress fixed, ended up trying on some clothes and being told to walk and she wasn't recruited. She was drafted. So Bobby is the female version of Ernest. Because my girl was just sitting there and she said, am I a model now? I say, babe, I believe you are. She like, how that happen? I said, hey, now you know how I feel. She said, I know how you feel now about Ernest. Because Ernest put his hands on my shoulder and said, brother, you a model. And I said, in my mind, I said, no, sir. But I know like 2 weeks later, I was somewhere modeling and I didn't know how I got there. Same thing happened to Trina. She's just like, I just want my dress fixed. Now she finna be wearing some other stuff. But it's okay. We still promote each other. And that's all I'm saying. Susan, you said you want to do a show? Let's get on it. Mika Nicole invited me to do a show. Let's get on it. And I'm waiting for my visit to Chi-Town. See, she's in Chicago, so I don't, you still at the hair place? So no, you work for the power company. But when I go to Chicago, I'm supposed to do a show at this hair salon. I done show at hair salons. Promote them too. So that's all I'm saying. Let's promote. Let's promote. Just don't be trying to get on the good side. I still didn't get a letter about this quitting, so I'm still upset. So that's what's up. Y'all got any questions so far? Cause y'all got me 20 minutes. I'm supposed to be on another subject. Y'all got any questions about anything y'all want to discuss about this whole thing? Like I said, don't get caught up in the whole. I'm still say don't fall for the banana tailpipe. Who waiting on me? Starbucks is doing what Starbucks is doing, but which is nothing. Because to change the culture, all they gotta do is address it in a memo. It don't take all that. It don't. When your kids are bad, how long does it take you to correct their bad behavior? 34 weeks. You don't pull them out of school to teach them what not to do in school no more, do you? No. Don't think that 8,000 stores can tell 8,000. You figure every store got at least 10 people. So you think 80,000 people got the same attitude or the same experiences? Bob says you're a professional model. She got plans for you. So, and that's all I'm saying is let's be a little bit more conscious about what we do. Let's make wise decisions. And one of the best things I ever learned when I'm doing something, if I don't know if it's right, I always ask the most important question. And don't get me wrong, I'm crazy about my girl, but I always ask the most important question. How would my mama feel if she saw me doing this? I can sweet talk my girl. I can't sweet talk my mama like that. And my mom got a ton of shoes, so I can't even buy her shoes no more to get on her good side. So I got to wonder how she would feel, which is why I don't let her watch this show. Because sometimes y'all make me say words I shouldn't be saying. So, that new ingredient is kind of good. So let's do that. Let's stop. Well, if we're gonna boycott something, let's come up with a reason and let's figure out how to make the boycott successful. Y'all know how I felt about Black Lives Matter. It was a short-lived plan. They did a lot of selfish things because they didn't have a plan to stay around, which is why you see them doing what they're doing. They didn't think about the little man on the totem pole. No boycott plan will ever work if it can't include low-income people. They are the majority. If you cause them to lose money, they're not going to support the plan. They're not. Which is why boycotting Walmart ain't going to never work unless you come up with some jobs for them. Which is why you need these dope boys to buy stuff. All right, Bruno, you take care. Thanks for joining me. And that's what you got to do. Let's plan for them, or let's plan around them so that we can get them to join us and make it work. All right. So, y'all got any questions about that? Because I don't want to talk about Starbucks no more. Hey, Cornelius Turner. So let's stop making everything racial. Sometimes you make a bad decision, only bad decision to move forward. It's through pain and suffering that we learn the most. Find somebody you can ask questions who won't just give you a BS answer. Hey, D. Laster, what's going on? My man John L., when I got questions, me and John L. don't. He's a smart guy, but sometimes we don't agree on stuff. Me and Ernest don't agree on stuff. So I have to go to somebody who can inform me of something. Trina don't agree with everything I say. I listen to her point and I get a different perspective because she gives it to me from a woman's perspective. And even though she's a girl, she's not as sensitive as most, but there are times when she gives it to me from an emotional perspective when I need it, because sometimes I don't get the emotional because I wasn't in the military, because I was a cop. Sometimes I see things as purely black and white and they have to make sense. And sometimes they don't. Right, the scales, what's going on? Right, the scale. Hey, it's finna be prom season. Check out CascadeLimos.net. That man got some of the nicest limos around. Better believe, CascadeLimos.net. And you know, hey, who knows? You may even get a super sexy chocolate driver. I'm just saying. All right, Ray J is in the house. I got the whole team here. I'm feeling special. Ray J, you missed the new pillow that I got from Pagan Streeter. It took me a minute. Oh, Senator, did you see this? So, you know, Stitcher is the name of the page on Facebook. STICHERY. I know that was fast, but y'all can play this back. STICHERY. And I don't have any of Trina's things to show right now, but I will in the coming weeks. And hers is KULEA 18. It's on Facebook. Check it out. And you know, Bobby put her links up. And like I say, if you watch the show, that means you support me. I mean, feel free to put your links up. Feel free. If you watch the show, if you support me, I support you. None of that follow you back stuff, but I will support you if you support me. Life is just that simple. So everybody who watching, DeMario, you know how I feel about you, DeMario. You got something going, put it up. DeMario, you know, like I said, he hit that big time ladder, but he said he's gonna do things for a couple more months. So if you're still trying to get into the modeling game, between DeMario, fellas, if you want to model, Ernest, get with Ernest. Ladies, if you want to model, get with Ernest or Brenda or Audrina. They can put you in touch with the right people. I don't know if I'm so certain about Ray, but if your kids need a little therapy, they need somebody to talk to, get with Raylene Driver James. You know, each one teach one. I'm sorry, each one teach two. But let's bring. You know what? And this is what we should do. Let's just bring your Facebook friends along, because they're the ones who gonna know. Everybody should just do something with your Facebook friend, even if you ain't never met them. Figure out what they're doing, tag them on something, support them. Let your friends know they're doing something, especially stay in your area. Like I say, Annette you're in Chicago, right, Annette? So get your Chicago folks to do something. There's nothing I can tell my people here about Chicago, because they're here. But I can support what's here. You got business questions? Get with Cinnamon King. You got private eye issues? Get with what's Cinnamon's last name? Brown. Yeah, boom. Talked her up. Cinnamon Brown, what's your businesses? She write poetry and she do investigations, so she can sweet talk you while she getting you in trouble. So, but let's promote each other. Let's do that. Let's stop claiming everything is racism when we make a mistake. Sometimes you just gotta say I made a mistake, my bad, and move on. We what was the show we was watching where Buddy wouldn't admit that it was him? Oh, I was watching Cheaters. Buddy said it wasn't him on the tape, even though the guy was driving his car wearing his clothes, same clothes he got on when Cheaters caught up to him. He's like, ain't none of that me. What's up, John Urban? I ain't forgot about you, bro. I just been running. Sometimes you just gotta take one. Oh, we was watching when they had the little dude set up in the room. And because he been cheating on his girl. He had a winnable moment, and this is where we do crazy stuff. He took the girl number. His girl started crying. All he had to do, ladies, don't get. I ain't telling them. All I had to do was say, "Baby, I thought about it, but then I realized I didn't want to lose you, so I didn't call her." But he tried to sit there and say he ain't do it. Oh, what did he say? He said something crazy as opposed to saying, because the guy before him said, "Yeah, I did it, but I realized I didn't want to lose you." So he turned lemons into lemonade, but it turned lemons into pee. The second dude, because he didn't want to say, it wasn't me. Really? So, who is 7:30? So, I ain't even going to my second subject I had because it's going to take more than 20 minutes. Cinnamon, have you put your links up yet? Are you with me, Spice Girl? There was the uncomfortable silence, but I had to get 2 sips. Bitch, I was being too slow with the blue. Robert, you still with me? When can I get my theme song? And then, can I get some popcorn? Y'all ship popcorn. I don't want to go. I don't even want to go to the airport to get it. My sis Michelle is in the house. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm still waiting on my brownies. But yeah. Oh, let me say this. Cinnamon, I need you to put your links up right quick because you do private investigation and poetry. So if people, they got some cheaters in the A stuff going on, they need somebody to do some investigation, send them to this girl. Or if you like nice poetry, holla at them. It ain't for the faint of heart. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's the only one I can give you about that. But let's promote each other. Let's make us look good for us. Anybody that don't want your business, don't give it to them. Why fight? I'm still at a loss to that. Why fight? And if you believe that cops got quotas, why keep doing things to help them fill them? Makes no sense. Who's that? Oh, it sounds like a little tornado just running through the house. But so yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It is as opposed to spending so much time supporting negativity, claiming we victims or this or that. Hey, Angela Mays doing. Hey, ladies, if you're interested in modeling, Angela Mays is doing a camp. I saw it. I'm not sure when it is. Angela, if you want to, put your camp up on the page. It's some people that's asked me about female models. Of course, I've never been a female, so I don't know a whole lot. What sure ain't this time, Lysandra. But let's just look out for each other. Stop thinking because somebody disagrees with you that they're a hater or they trying. Sometimes they're just giving you a different point of view. What do you learn if everybody agrees with what you say? What kind of conversation? If I say something, I can just tell myself, yeah, I can pat my own self on the back. But as my girls say, it feels much better when somebody else pats you on the back. And I'm paraphrasing for the PG portion. But it feels much better when somebody else does it. But give them a reason to do it. If you're into poetry, check out Poetically Speaking on Facebook. Poetically Speaking, that's the. Is that a fan page or is that a real person page? They got to send a friend request. But that's all. Like I said, it's 7:30. I was supposed to do 2 searches, but y'all got me caught up. Anything else I left out about this whole fake black thing? What else did we boycott that didn't make no sense? What was the fastest monkey in the jungle, whatever that was? I I mean, if you don't like it, just don't support it. But as soon as they make the price go down, you're gonna be back there. But once again, if the mama didn't have no problem with it, what was our problem with it? I mean, in reality, him wearing a shirt, what did it say? Cutest monkey in the jungle? Him wearing a shirt that said cutest monkey in the jungle and getting paid $2-3 million, is that any different from us calling each other niggas and bitches for free? I mean, I'm just asking, in real terms. If somebody paid you $3 million, would you be a nigga? Ladies, if somebody paid you $3 million, would you be a public bitch? I'm just asking. So I'm thinking, if somebody told me, hey, okay, I'm gonna ask Trina. Trina, if somebody came and said, hey, we're gonna give you $5 million for you to, can your daughter wear this shirt that says I'm a bad little bitch? Would you take the $5 million? She thinking hard, but she ain't say no, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. That means she was pondering. Cause $5 million is still $5 million. And you know what? She gonna grow out of that look that she had with that shirt on and let somebody know her name. They ain't gonna. Cause does anybody know that little boy name? Anybody know that little boy name? So if he want to do something else, most of us don't even know what he look like, and that's my point. I mean, she's sitting there hesitating, but I'm gonna push her to, yeah, we taking it. We taking it because she gonna change her look, and she ain't gotta give her name. So for $5 million, she gonna be a little bad bitch, and her future is secure. Well, for $5 million, what does she have to do after that? And people say, oh, you can't let people can't buy this, and people, they're not buying it, they renting it. I tell people all the time, as a cop, I couldn't be bought, but I could be rented. I mean, we sit back. At what point do you not look out for your future? Hey, what's going on, Stephen Alexander? What point do you not look out for your future? Do you let your pride stand in the way of that? Is it better to be prideful and poor, or rich and feel bad about a t-shirt? I mean, you tell me. And here again, this is where we all are different. I've been poor. I've been from the ghetto. There's nothing that you can say to me that money won't make feel better, especially the right amount of money. Now, some things ain't happening. I'm not kissing no dude for $1 million, but that's because I look like this now. And I ain't hurting. But if I was hurting, to say that I wouldn't, I mean, what do we always talk about? How much women will do, but they saying they won't do this for this amount of money, but they'll do it for a Happy Meal? What's the difference? Because again, we all kind of vulgar names for free. So if somebody want to pay me to be a vulgar name, you think I ain't going to jump at that? As much as I hate the N word, for $5 million, I will wear a shirt that says I'm a bad nigga. Truth be told. Y'all call me that anyway. For free. For $5 million, you know what I would care about what y'all said? There you go, Cinnamon. I'm drinking some blue. Top shelf blue. Because y'all see this is a little bit darker. I changed the ingredient. I moved up. I was drinking hood blue. Now I'm drinking the good stuff. All right. But I'm finna close out off that. Cinnamon is here. Like I said, if you got business questions, you need to know how to start a business or something, get with Cinnamon. Hey, Garrett, what's going on? I just met this brother on Facebook. I'm not sure if we met in person, but he does modeling stuff. Oh, Cinnamon, did you see the pillow that I finally got from Peggy? She got a little website up, so I told her you was gonna finish the harassing, the bullying portion of the. Oh yeah, I'm fancy now. I'm gonna start talking with accent soon. But I told her you was on her next to make sure she get on point. But let's do better by supporting each other. Let's do better by helping each other out. Let's help out the hundredaires. Let's help the hundredaires become thousandaires. Let's help the thousandaires become millionaires. Thank you, sir. But let's stop riding these jocks of people who got $1 million and $1 trillion and supporting them when they're not supporting us back. No, I'm cool with that, Pet. I'm sorry, I'm cool with that, Sharon. I'm just saying that the things that we do for free that are disrespectful, if somebody paying for it, why do we get upset when somebody get paid for it? Because the lady, and I'm strictly speaking now about HLM, right? The HLM thing that everybody got mad about. H&M. That lady got paid. She ain't in the hood no more. So you really think that being prideful and poor is all that great? It's not. And that's all I'm saying. Before we judge people, know their situation. Know why they made certain decisions. Or if we don't know, stop trying to judge them based off that. I mean, I'm a retiree, so yeah, I get guaranteed money, whether I work or not. I'm in a whole different situation than people who have to work. So sometimes I don't understand some of the things they do. But they have to work. I don't have to work. So some things purely miss me. But they don't in the sense of I came from the ghetto. I know what I sold my soul to do. And I don't want to have to do that no more. So if I was in that position again, would I sell parts of me to come up out of that? Yeah. Because I don't want to be poor, wondering where my next meal is going to go, wondering where I'm asleep for pride. Would I be homeless and prideful? I'm thinking, hell no. It's just not going to happen. It sounds good to say, yo, yeah, my pride means so much to me. Hey, Yashika, it sounds good that we all say that. But anybody who said they ain't done something crazy for almost nothing, I just think that they lying. So why not? If it's going to put you in a better position, you know, we always talk about people don't forget. People forget a bunch of stuff. We forgot OJ killed them people. We forgot about Pookie killing them people. We still friends with our cousin who a drug addict. Because we're a forgiving sort. And if somebody paid me $5 million to do something that I don't particularly care for $5 million, you think I really care what y'all think? and that's all I'm saying. But don't sit back and the moral of the show was, Sharon, I don't know how long you've been with me, is we got to quit trying to support people who don't want us. If you go to a business, they don't want your money, what's the purpose in staying there to show them that you can afford what they selling? Who winning that battle? They get your money. The salesperson that treats you like shit get a commission. You get a product that's overpriced. But what did you really win? You can't sell it back to them for that same price. So what did we really win? And we just got to stop crying victims. And that's all I'm saying. And then I look at what's going on, Easy Rock. I look at one of us die. What's the first thing you see? Everybody want to do a GoFundMe page because we don't have life insurance. What? What? You ain't got life insurance, but you was at the club every week popping bottles. You got Louis Vuitton this, Louis Vuitton that. What's the thing with the G? Everybody had them belts with G's on. What was it, Gucci? You wearing all this high priced stuff, but when you die, you ain't got no money. Your kids ain't got nothing. You got a 1982 box Chevy with 22s on it and an $8,000 steering that the folk gonna give you $2,000 for your 5 kids. Cause we won't get something as simple as life insurance. And Sharon, I gotta find somebody because I found somebody who had insurance, but I couldn't find it. Because Vera says she got a guy who sells insurance and he may be able to help you out. I'm gonna look for it and see if I can find it because I can't even remember Vera's last name right now. But when I find it, Sharon, I'm gonna probably have an inbox. Vera Kelly, that's her name, Sharon. But we gotta do better about us. We gotta make our money count. Hey, Melinda, I ain't gonna just tell you to support a black business because some black businesses are crappy. Support a good black business, and when you do, share it and tell everybody. Tell them about your experience. Promote them. To me, life is just that simple. Once again, Ernest Moore with Team EMI and Future Gents. He won't do enough self-promotion. I'm going to get on him next about that. Ernest, you still doing your blog? So, ladies, if you got little boys in your world and don't grow up complaining about their dad ain't around or he ain't this or he ain't that, put your kids with Ernest Moore or me and let them get in the Future Gents. Inbox Ernest or send him a friend request, send me a friend request, and learn more about the academy. Ernest is gonna make it so that we got an academy down south because right now he's up in the deep DeKalb, Gwinnett area, which is a little far, and we want to bring something a little bit further south. So if you got a kid and you think if you got a son, a boy in your world and you think he's going down the wrong path, shoot him to one of us. If your clothes and car in the driveway are greater than your bank account and you hustling backwards, you're right. And that's what a lot of us do because we seen flexing for nothing. You got someone to sell life insurance? Okay. Sharon, get with Cinnamon Brown. Maybe she can help, y'all can work on that and see what it is. But if nothing else, I need for everybody to get life insurance. If you don't have nothing but a $50,000 life insurance policy, understand $50,000 still go a long way. Especially, and I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just telling you about money. If you become an organ donor, save a life, help somebody else live, get cremated. I think cremations are under $3,000. So that means your family got, whoever you lead to, got 40 grand to play with. You don't think 40 grand is a nice head start? What's the age for future gents? 6 to 18. Melinda. Anna's back. Tanetta is back. So yeah. Okay, Cinnamon, can you get with Sharon on and see what y'all can work out? Thank you much. And see how simple this is? You say stuff, and that's one reason I like doing the show. Because it puts people together. I'm glad that y'all watch. I don't know why sometimes I ain't supposed to say that. Management tells me y'all like me. What's 500, Cassandra? Is that like Spanish for blue? I took it at, oh my goodness. Oh, I got a swig of some extra. Hey, Lanice, what's going on with you? Ooh. Oh, now you're gonna say blue, blue, blue after I just drink some. You're so silly. Right. And the crazy thing is because we love to buy new cars. I bought an old car. My car is actually appreciated. It's worth more now than what I paid for. That's because I'm a good shopper. Oh, Gary, you gotta catch up on the blue, bro. It's we just called the blue. I drink it during the show. My friend and mom got okay. Oh, okay. You saying cremations cost 5,000. Yeah, and Willie Watkins is a little on the expensive side because he highfalutin. But if you got a $50,000 life insurance policy, which is what most of them start at, cremation costs you $5,000. Let's say the whole little interment thing costs you another $300-400. That's still over $40,000. Right. Yeah, Willie Watkins is probably the most expensive. That's whole nother. What's up? What's going on, Uncle L? Uncle L. Uncle L is older than me, in great shape. He work out. We got no excuse why we do certain things. But yeah, like I said, $50,000 will give your kids a head start on $40,000. They ain't got to be poor struggling. See, I'm being modelized in the middle of my show. Hey, Gary, I can't. The blue is my secret bet. You know what I'm saying? You got to come to a show and share something. I can't tell nobody what I'm trying to get sponsorship for it. You so tired? Okay, that's what's up, Tanetta. And hey, I'm glad you joined me. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just say this right quick. You'll never know what somebody's going through. Sometimes it don't hurt to be polite to somebody for no reason. Just share a good word, share a smile. Oh, but you won't tell me to have a drink before you say good night. You know what, Jeff, for you tonight, I'm just, all right, all gone. And no, I'm not finna get a second one because I only got 10 minutes left, so no. Hey, but you take care of yourself. Hit us up tomorrow, Tanetta. But let's work on the life insurance. Let's leave something for the next generation. Don't put them in the same bad position that a lot of us started off in. Let's get them a head start. Whether they need it or not, let's give them a head start. And that's something simple. Because most of us blow $25 a month on something crazy. Easily. There are very few people who are that thrifty that don't still blow $25 a month. Being mind is free. I'm so confused. But yeah, I mean you could check with the different funeral homes about the cost. I just know cremations are cheaper. But everybody don't want to be cremated. But I'm just saying, and you have to look within your own self. But say something nice to somebody for no reason. Say something nice without needing to. Fellas, there's a few of y'all with me. Give a woman a compliment for no reason. Give her a compliment. Don't ask her name. Don't say that. Just tell her, hey, she look nice. She got a pretty smile. Say something. My dad said you can find something nice here about anybody. Sometimes just say something nice and keep walking. Ladies. When you get a compliment, just say thank you or smile. Don't throw your head to the side. Don't be the B word. Just say thank you. Sometimes guys get compliments and they don't want nothing other than to try to get a smile on your face. Sometimes that's what we like. That's what gentlemen like to do. Oh, that's what's up. Trying to get a new house. That's what's up. Then we having a house party. We having a housewarming party at Sharon house. So yeah, it's 7:50. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's 7:50. So, but like I said, let's stop being victims while claiming king and queenship and realize that everybody ain't meant to be a king and queen first. And it's not a knock. There are times, for those people that know me, that I spent my life as a warrior. I fought for a lot of different things. I was in no position to be a king of anything. I was in position to be a leader of warriors. If it involved fighting and doing some damage, I was the best guy for you. If there was a diplomatic approach, I learned to be diplomatic, but in the beginning, I wasn't that guy. So it's cute that we call each other kings and queens, but let's stop. Let's just be respectful and say sir and ma'am, and let the kings rise to the top, because even all alpha males are not kings. Sometimes you're alpha male just because of your ability for destruction and damage, and that's okay. To thine own self be true. That's how we become better at knowing who we are and what we are. But in the meantime, in between time, because I got a few minutes and y'all trying to distract me, let's promote from within. Let's promote the people that we know or that we know of. Let's promote the people who are trying to get to be somewhere. Let's promote the people who are trying to be somebody and they're doing it the right way. Let's say something good about them. Let's get together and go to somebody's business and see what we can buy. Everybody ain't gonna buy something, but hey, if you and 5 of your friends go to somebody's shop, and y'all can buy one item, then cool. Because now 1 or 2 of those friends may bring another group of friends. Most people want to spend that insurance money away. Bro, please believe I know. But the bigger problem is most people don't even have insurance money. So everybody got to start a GoFundMe page because somebody died. And they don't even have enough money. They don't even have enough money to cremate them. And that's what's sad, because they blew that kind of money. They blew that kind of money with nothing to show for it but a box Chevy that ain't worth but $2,000. And even if you trade the car in, you can't get a cremation. Right, Sharon. And sometimes, you got a friend that Sharon says she got a friend that bless her every morning. He's not her man, but he takes her good morning, beautiful, and put a smile on her face. And sometimes that's all life is about. You don't have to want something. Sometimes you just want, you don't never know what somebody's going through. You just don't. Fellas, I'm going to say this because this pertains to y'all. If you're a baby daddy or whatever cute term you want to call yourself, sometimes just get the baby up for an hour or two. Get her on a break. I guarantee she'll appreciate it and she'll be a little less spiteful unless she's already on that spiteful beat tip. But they need a break. Your child support don't cover that break for them. It don't give them peace of mind when they don't ever get away from the child. Stop thinking that she's going to sleep with somebody else. If that's what she want to do, let her do it. Give her 2 or 3 hours. Just let her go do whatever without having to worry about stuff. It's okay. It's okay. It's your child too. You don't have to wait for the weekend to get them. I guarantee you very few good mothers are going to tell you you can only get your child during court-appointed visitation. I guarantee that. Me and my friends, we made a habit of corralling kids. Most of my ex-girlfriends will let me get their kids when we went to Chuck E. Cheese. It's okay. Most women ain't that sensitive unless they already at that just evil stage where they won't let you come get the kid for a few hours. Because even if they don't do nothing else, that's 2 or 3 hours that they can do nothing but sleep if that's what they want to, without having to worry about listening for nothing or, waiting for the smoke detector to go off. You feel me? So it's 7:53. I'm out. I'm out of blue. I'm out of conversation. I appreciate y'all joining me. Easy Rock, I know I keep saying I'm going to call you, bro. I'm going to call you for real. I just been a slacker. For those of y'all that share my page, I appreciate it. For those of y'all that's got a product, like I said, if you watch my show, feel free to post your product on either one of my pages that you're looking at. Let's see. We have to remember that sometimes small businesses may be a little bit more than their. Yeah, but and this the only thing I'm saying when I say about that is you can be a little bit more. I had a friend and he was like 2.5 times more. Bro, you got to make better business decisions. I can't pay $25 for a book that I can go get it for $8 at Barnes and Noble. That's just not logical. I want to support you, but your prices are just way out of hand. But I'm gonna talk about small businesses on the show too. All right, Mary, good night. You ain't on the list no more. You can come out the corner. You finally did right. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna leave y'all. I got 7 minutes left. I will play some instrumental music, but then Mark and the Russians might get mad at me. Shut my page down again. So I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just gonna dip. Cinnamon, you and Sharon connect. See if y'all can help each other out. Y'all know how I feel about y'all joining me. You know it's all love. Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. And I will see y'all 6 days, 22 hours ish. Share the page. Ask your friends to like the page. Oh, in closing, if you ain't been to the ones I'm pointing at now, because y'all can't see me in the middle, y'all on my personal page, I need for y'all to come to my show page and like the show page and leave a review. I'm going to put the link back up. It's at the very top, though. But I'm going to put the link back up because this is where I'm going to need y'all to start coming to listen to the show. Because my management team is going to make me stop doing this. And sometimes me and Facebook are at odds and they like to shut the page down. But for some reason, they normally let the show page stay up. So the link I just put up for these 2 cameras, and if y'all to come to that page, leave me a review, like the page, follow it so you'll know when I'm on. Leave me a review. This is for y'all too. Now y'all can leave it for those y'all that's on the Random Thought page. If you ain't left a review, leave a review. These are many stars. Make sure you like and follow the page. Invite a friend. Share the page if you want to. All right. So y'all know what it is. Peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. And wait for my future creations that y'all gonna see, because I'm brand ambassador for Khalil, Bobby Cole, LA Pink, and I got a secret one that's coming up. I'm working on that. CK. I just ain't figured out how to do it yet. And because I'm picking up new friends, it's hard to get everybody to come. But we'll talk about that. See how see if I'm trying to see if Facebook will let me link everything to one big thing. But CK, man, you'll talk about that. All right, Peggy Streeter. Thanks for the pillow. Y'all know what it is. Random Thoughts with DVP. Peggy Streeter did this. You can inbox or go to her page, Stitchery. Like I say, it's got a slot for the remotes. Or, you know, for those of y'all who live in rough neighborhoods, you can keep your pistol in there while you're sleeping. She will do different colors. I just happen to like black and red. But hit her up, inbox her. She'll tell you what she can and can't do for you. All right? So, peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. If you think about starting a business, get with Cinnamon. Cinnamon, fuss at Peggy. Get back at me. Let me know what's going on with you and Yvonne. And we'll talk. Again, peace, popcorn, and chicken grease. The blue is gone. So y'all know what that means, right? The show is over. Holla. Bam. Bam. Bam.